Mm. Okay, closed captions are ready. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Snowing bad here. Aw, for your birthday? Hell, it don't. Good morning, everybody. Oh yeah, can I go on? Can I change this PTB? Let me see. I mean, change the image to PTB 7.5. Right, so I gotta change my game source here. Playing on Steam today because that's where the PTB is. So game capture properties. Hurry up, Paulie. In case there's a trip, or we don't want them to miss it. There's not. Okay. Not an Alan Wake trip. There probably is on. Right? Edit. Thumbnail. Alan Wake. Go. Select DVD. And that'll work. Hello. Save. Hello. Save. Okay. Pause this. Should be good. Okay. Whoa, what is happening here? Looks different. You guys can't really see it. Play? Killer Survivor Learn to Play custom game. Oh, so they integrated the tutorials on the play button. This mouse feels a little weird too. Anything different in custom game? Pretty much the same. I don't like that. I'm so excited for Alan Wake. Alan Wake was my game of the year last year. Oh my god, no way, that's amazing. I thought it was going to be an original. But is he still an original character? Because, wait, because what? Because they got the license for it? No, when they say original or licensed, it means like something behavior created is considered original. Something someone else created is considered licensed, right? What are the perks? Jump right to it, Philip. Alan Wake, best-selling author, knows what it means to push back the darkness. His perks: Champion of Light, Boon Illumination, and Deadline make flashlights more powerful, reveal chests and generators, and create more frequent skill checks. That's what killers wanted to hear. More powerful.
Zester of Paulie Esther.
More powerful flashlights. That's what everybody wanted to hear. Matthew Lion King. I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping for Stranger Things stuff. Me too, but you know, I always felt like for Stranger Things they'd want to do a whole chapter, unless you were gonna do like subsequent releases. Unless you were gonna release a Survivor or two right now and then a full chapter later, it always made more sense to me that they would be doing a full Stranger Things chapter. Here's Alan Wake's official trailer. Let's go ahead and watch this. Let me show this to all of you. Okay, so first of all, let's go in here. Where's my thingy? Am I on the right thing? Right thing, right? YouTube. Yeah, so we're gonna change this thumbnail now from Bone Chill Event to Alan Wake. Then we're gonna insert this YouTube link here. And we're gonna turn that on. We're gonna hit interact.
How many pages have I written?
Hang on, Alan. Hang on, Alan. I know you're excited too. We're all excited. We're all excited, buddy. Hang on. All right. Oh, I clicked that. Ow! Interact.
How many pages?
I know, buddy. We're all excited. Your debut. We gotta do it right. Okay. Now I click this. Then I click this.
How many pages have I written? The words, the endings. I've lost count. And still I remain trapped within this darkness. But this time, something is different. The answer lies just out of reach, enshrouded in black fog. I'm closing in now. I must be. The words move through me like blood through a vein. To escape, I must write.
Paulie Esther.
That's just a generator
Though
turned
this
on,
new
bro.
ending remains a mystery. I hold out hope that one day the fog will part. To illuminate my next chapter.
Oh, the Huntress! Alan Wake, new survivor, January 30th.
The words, the endings.
This is going to be a hell of a time putting this book back together with all the pages on the ground like that, bro. I'm just saying.
Still, I remain trapped within this darkness.
Jake!
But this time, something is different.
Wait, is he like writing the story
The answer
of
lies
Dead by
just
Daylight? Where
out of reach,
he's typing and they cut to
shrouded
Jake?
in black fog. I'm closing in now. I must be. The words move through me like blood through a vein. To escape, I must write. Though this new ending remains a mystery, I hold out hope that one day the fog will part. To illuminate my next chapter.
I thought at first that was just the Huntress axe in a stump. And then I realized, though, that's Jake's back. Son, if you're watching, could you bring my phone for me? I forgot my phone. So, since he has voice lines, do you think he's going to have voice lines?
For the storm.
Oh, well, there you go. I was like, do you think he's going to have voice lines in game? And then he on cue. All right, so what do we got here? 13 years ago, best-selling author Alan Wake disappeared from the town of Bright Falls under mysterious circumstances. While the outside world moved on, Alan was trapped in the dark place, a strange dimension where Alan's stories come to life. Sitting before his typewriter, Alan wrote page after page as time seemed to stand still outside the window of his cabin. He conjured terrors and demons from the darkest recesses of his mind in the hope of writing the one story that could lead to his escape from the dark place. But he's the one responsible for all this. He made up the whole entity's universe by himself. Only then would Alan be able to return to the real world and reunite with his wife Alice. But escape never came, and after an eternity of writing, Alan lost all hope of ever returning to the life he once knew And then he remembered something. One of the first scripts he wrote for the show Night Springs so many years ago. A tense supernatural thriller he called Dead of Night, about a group trapped in a nightmare world. The episode ended with all of them escaping by doing 5 gens, obviously. And Alan struggled to remember. His time on Night Springs was ancient history. You got my phone? Can you get my phone, please, sir? In the dark place. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Might need it. The only His time on Night Springs was ancient history, and the dark place was a thief of time and memories. The only solution was to recreate the script from memory, as many drafts as needed, until Alan remembered how the episode ended. With every iteration of the script, the dark place changed around Alan, placing him in the middle of the action, and every failed ending brought Alan back to the cabin and the typewriter. Undeterred, Alan tried again and again until the ending came to him like a voice whispering in his mind. Alan wrote the final draft and found himself back with his characters standing before a wall of black fog. Looking at the fog sent chills up and down Alan's spine. Show the perks. What the fuck? You think I'm not gonna show the perks? You think I'm not gonna do that? Like, you can't wait for me to fucking finish reading this? Looking at the fog sent chills up and down Alan's spine, but he knew this was how the episode ended. He watched his characters pass through the wall of fog, leaving a nightmare world behind. Alan stared down the wall, struck by a realization. The episode had ended on an ambiguous note. Did the characters return home? Did they make it back to their loved ones? Alan couldn't remember what he had intended. He wanted to turn back, to start again and write just one more draft. No sooner had the thought crossed his mind than he saw it. A dim lit flickering to life deep within the fog. A sign. A way home. After all this time, there it was, right in front of him. Alan took a deep, trembling breath and entered the fog, never taking his eyes off the light in the distance. Well, that was aggressive, Paul. I mean, like, seriously, how rude do you have to be? You see, I'm doing something. Like, what the hell? Do you think I'm not going to read the perks? You're going, okay, bye, everybody, and leave? Like, what kind of a cement head do you got to be? Champion of light. The glow of the flashlight looks a little different. Feels a little warmer. While you're holding a flashlight, this perk activates. When you're shining a flashlight, you have 50% haste. Huh. When you successfully blind the killer, they also gain 20% hindered for 6 seconds. This effect cannot stack. Interesting. Then this perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. Haste increases the survivor movement speed. Hindered reduces the killer movement speed. So that's like what they told us before about how do you want to see the description when they had that survey about how much information do you want in descriptions and stuff. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing to stop coming any closer. Departure. Does Alan narrate everything? He spoke. He spoke. Boon illumination. Your keen insight is something best shared with others. Press and hold the ability 1 button near a dull or hex totem to bless it and create a boon totem. Soft chimes ring out in a 24-meter range. Survivors inside your boon totem's range see the aura of all chests and generators, and all generators in blue. Okay. Map wide, I'm assuming. If you're in the boon, you would see all those auras map wide. If you have a lit boon totem, you cleanse or bless totems 10% faster. Huh. You can only bless one totem at a time. All equipped boon perks are active on your boon totem. Right, so you can't go set up multiple boons. So if you'll bless a totem faster, but you'll basically be moving it. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. Return. I don't know how I feel about that one. And this is the one that Boone said, why would anybody ever run it? Deadline. Desperation creeps in and you push yourself to work harder. This perk activates when you're injured. Skill checks appear 10% more frequently when repairing or healing and appear in random places. Why? Why would you run that? The penalty for missing skill checks is reduced by 50%. This is hard mode then? Why would you do this to yourself? Like it's gonna be like doctor skill checks all over the screen? I was right, my Morse code skills didn't let me down, man. I don't know how you did that. When I saw people first say they think that there's Morse code in the blinking light, I'm like, really? And then I had like 3 different people say that it was Alan W in the Morse code of the blinking flashlight, which is pretty amazing. Probably for autodidact. Oh, that is a good point. You could couple that with autodidact to get your stacks faster. Huh. The night had been one desperate situation after another. Or maybe stakeout. The benefit is the opportunity to hit extra skill checks? I don't know. It's a risk versus reward thing, but I don't know about the idea about bloop bloop, boop bloop in random places. Well, let's see what it looks like. Character from Revision Pack. Revision Pack? What does that mean? What? Halloween Pack. Flesh and Mud Pack. Revision. Okay, so is that going to be like the name of his DLC? Yeah. Deadline and Hyperfocus. I was thinking you could synergize that with Hyperfocus too. Oh, Revision is one of the books of Alan Wake. Interesting, interesting. They're calling the DLCs packs now. It looks like it. Halloween Pack. Flesh and Mud Pack. Spark of Madness Pack. Nightmare on Elm Street Pack. We're calling them packs instead of DLCs, huh? Alright. Well, I usually get some blood points on PTB day. Max out a character. But it looks like that's not happening today. Do 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 dee 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 dee. So that thing that said that if we already prestiged a character, we wouldn't have to slow by, isn't in yet. Look at the size of our names. See the size of our names. Our names look big. Big names. Squinkle Jimmy, thank you for the 34 months. Yeah, the beauty of YouTube is when you come to a live stream, you can reverse it. Would you like company? Sure, Skylar. And then you get to see me lash out at the person who, for some reason, was like, chop, chop, get to the perks. Chop, chop, get to the perks. Come on, dancing monkey, do what I say. This is my stream. Do what I want. I want you to read the perks right now. Get to the perks, Paulie. All right. Did you play Alan Wake 2? All good if not. I didn't play Alan Wake 1 either. He left too. Good. But that was my intention. I'm being tested on YouTube, aren't I? You are.
This can't be good.
We got voice lines. No hillbillies yet. I've never played Alan Wake either. Is that Sadako? Do I have my heartbeat on? Now, I'll be interested to see, since it is Sadako. So I'm in the middle, and it says I have to take it from the furthest location.
Say yes to the Zester.
It changed her condemned stacks a little bit, huh? Oh, so this is how this works. So when I'm in the boon, I can see all the jets and all of the chests. That was fast. Turn that off. Whoa. I'm intrigued by Legion's new outfit. I want his look from the first game as a cosmetic. It probably will be. Oh, made this chest down here. Watch the skill check. The space icon is very big. Medical device. Wow, this is like a constant deja vu. Huh? If you're a flashlight wielder, you might be intrigued by his perk. Yeah, the condemned portrait, whoa, definitely looks different. So she's got unlimited teleporting, so she can just zoop, zoop, zoop. It sounds like she's coming to my location when she's doing it, though. Oh, good one. Good fakery. New survivor, not new killer. Yeah, no, just a survivor, because this is the mid-chapter patch, right? We just got Chucky like 6 weeks ago. Or not even. It was, what was it, November 27, something like that? Oh, you brought a brand new part. Look at us go. We're gonna get one gen done. Alan Wake, you're gonna do your first gen ever, buddy. Welcome to the fog. Ah! Greetings from Germany. When the next killer be in March sometime, it'd be like in another 2 months from now. Oh yeah. Any idea when the new maps are coming? Well, I mean, the next chapter would presumably have a new map, and not necessarily. Alan Wake is in Fortnite too. I know I heard he can do the I heard he can do the Dougie. We just got Chucky. Like we only usually get No, 4 chapters a year, right? The next chapter is original. I really wanted The Walking Dead. Me too. Not looking so good here. Alright, let's go get some saves in. Fortnite collab when? Remember when the one Laker said that we were getting a llama charm? And Meg was going to Fortnite? This no cooldown, watch, I'm gonna run all this way and I'm not gonna get either save. Told you. I told you. So it's just Alan. No Sega Anderson. Well, I mean, I wouldn't like count that out entirely because, jeez, I wouldn't count that out entirely because a legendary wouldn't be in the PTB. If there's a legendary to play another character, they wouldn't be in the PTB, you know? Just like how, like, all secondary cosmetic options aren't in the PTB, this is just bare bones. So there definitely could be a Saga Anderson. Where's the FOV slider? Oh yeah, we should go look for it. Sega Saga. I don't know why I said Sega. If these cars are different.
Say yes to the zester of Paulie Esther.
Yeah, make sure you hang on to the very end so that I don't get the hatch, right? It'd be awful if I got the hatch. Nope, not here. Why do you let your teammates die? Yeah, because I'm going to run across the map and go save that person on the very opposite side of the map, and we're going to get 4 gens done, right? Me and that guy, we're both going to go get 4 gens done together, right? Alan kind of looks like Keanu Reeves. Is Alan Wake actually out, or are you trolling? Would I do that to you? You can pretend he's Keanu Reeves if you don't know anything about Alan Wake. You could just pretend this is John Wick. Interesting change. Yeah, the no cooldown is scary. Oops. Do. That noise.
What is this place?
I don't know. You sound like Nicolas Cage. Beta. First person FOV slider. This only works for Killer, by the way. And not Chucky. Any killer besides Chucky. So it's in there. It's called a campfire, Mr. Wake. Is the actual voice actor for Alan Wake doing his voice on DVD? I'm not familiar, so I couldn't say. I would assume so. Looks like I'm gonna go into my PlayStation library and start playing Alan Wake Remastered. Campfire looks more detailed too, I think. We gotta click all the things. The entity is woken up. Look, I'm getting perks. Oh. No new killer. I mean, there shouldn't be a new killer. We just got a new killer by the name of Chucky. Were y'all really expecting a new killer? Like, the roadmap said it was going to be a survivor released in January. This is exactly what they told us we were getting. Alright, so if I get 3 slots here, we'll equip his perks. No new map. Well, I mean, we got Ormond. We can go to Ormond. You want to go see the different changes in Ormond? There we go. We got 4 slots. We'll equip his perks. If I can get an Ormond. What is Alan Wake from? Alan Wake is from Alan Wake. I'm not being cheeky. Like, that's the name of his video game. I'm not being cheeky. That's the name of his video game. Good morning, Jem. Let me see if I can pull an Ormond out of my butt here. No, we got Grandma's cookbook instead. Yeah, I'll show him. Relax here, buddy. Perk me, baby. Hit me with those perks deep in my vein. I need the perks right now, bro. Perk me. Why won't you perk me? I'll bring the Hatch to Killer Shack offering. I'm just trying to find an Ormond so that we can go there and see what the map looks like. If you got an Ormond, but you probably can't play Alan then, right? I'm gonna call myself John Wick. Oh, I call myself John Wick in Elden Ring. Well, then you're used to it, right? You just be John Wick in all your video games. One needle. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs kill dreams, but this needle's different. That's okay. He kind of looks like Jake Gyllenhaal. I was thinking that too. No Ormond for me. Maybe I got one already and I wasn't paying attention. I doubt it though. The audio is fine for me. What does that say? Is the audio broken for anybody else? Uh-oh. This is PTB. Well, not PTV. PTB. PTB. Here's instructions on how to access the PTB for PC players. You got it? All right. Might as well spend all these points. No reason to save them. You know what else we could do? We could spend our shards in the Shrine of Secrets for extra blood points. Because the PTB doesn't count for anything. I'll get the shards back. That's an option to do as well. When shining a flashlight. All right. So we're going to type in wake here. Wake. Oh. Boon illumination. Deadline. And champion a light. All right. So now we can see this. Boon illumination. Press and hold the ability button near a dull or a hex totem to bless it and create a boon totem. Soft chimes ring out in a 24-meter range. Survivors inside your boon's totem range see the aura of all the chests and generators in blue. If you have a lit boon totem, you will cleanse or bless totems 10% faster. Maybe I'll bring small game. You can only bless one totem at a time. All your boons are connected to the one boon totem. You will die playing Dead by Daylight, you old as fuck. Oh, so that means the game's gonna go on for many years then, huh? That's great. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Let's see how you do, because Father Time's undefeated. Let me know what your immortality plan is. Deadline. This perk activates when you're injured. Skill checks appear 10% more frequently when repairing or healing and appear in random places. The penalty for missing skill checks is reduced by 50%. Champion a light. While you're holding a flashlight, this perk activates. When you're shining a flashlight, you have 50% haste. When you successfully blind the killer, they also gain 20% hindered for 6 seconds. This effect cannot stack, and then this perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. Alright, so I want to, like, get me a flashlight, of which I don't have many. 8 seconds of use, 8 seconds of use. And add batteries. And then I don't have an ornament. And I don't have a thing to add chests. I do have party streamers. And then I'm gonna bring small game because I feel like killers are gonna start bringing ruin again with the ruin change. Oh, small game 1. All right, well, here we go. You're about to hit 100K, Paulie. Let's go. I'm proud of you. Let's go. I'm gonna hit 100K. You called it, Paulie. I mean, I would have been shocked if it was anything else. There was just too many clues that lined up. I would have been shocked if it was anything else. You've been able to knock me over with a feather. Rest in peace, the blind the killer challenges. Yeah, small game will also help you for putting down a boon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactamundo. They should add a 5th perk slot, but you have to pay for it. Well, then that would make the game kind of be pay to win, right?
Say yes to the zester of Paulie Esther.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so I shine my flashlight. What? What? Oh my god, it's gonna be a Sadako day all day. Oh, there it is. Gosh, I didn't even see it. Like, blending in here. Bless the totem. Yeah, the knight had like a massive bug where he could spawn all the guards at once. So I don't know if we're gonna do that. I wonder if the voice actor for Alan Wake is in DVD is the original voice actor in the games. You'll have to let me know. I'm not familiar with it. It is? Okay, thanks, Nick. Let's hope we get a better killer in March than we did last time. You mean like last March, or like last time we got a killer? You mean Go Merchant or Chucky? What are you comparing to? I'm not shocked that it's the same voice actor. Today is a day that I like to call Mod Test Day. Mods, are you feeling tested? Merciless storm. See, look at that. I hit all them skill checks. They said I was old as fuck, and look at that. Was able to do that. Can they do that? But they can't even do that. You know why? They're not old as fuck like me. I'm gonna grab this. Ooh, is Alan available to buy yet? I gotta go cross map to deliver this. Paulie, you're not old as fuck. You're young as fuck. Who the fuck called you old as fuck? I will fight them. I mean, I'm pretty old, gang, but I don't care. Like, something that happens to everybody, you know? Excuse me! I need to put my tape in over here, please! I mean, I guess I don't really need to. We did it, gang! We blinded the ghost! Come on, do it again, do it again! Pick me up for the side. You can do it, see? I don't know if the champion of light is fair since I can't dodge the blind when I'm locked in an animation. Vecna, Stranger Things killer would, considering they're making season 4 next year. Isn't it season 5? What season are we on? Season 5, right? That's why you're gonna use Lightborn. As much as I want Swamp to get reworked, I don't considering it's the only map we have from before the Beyond the Realm. Uh-oh. Come save me, Fred. I didn't even get to see all the changes. 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 Oh, we got a spotlight on the graffiti, so that's good. Yeah, so this is where that big, long rock wall was. I don't know if there were any pallets there or not. My friend Skylar's on the hook. Can my other two new friends that I just only met 5 minutes ago go save? Oh. Love you, Dad. Hey, Manuel, how's it going? I had this guy in Fortnite. He does kind of look like Jake Gyllenhaal, doesn't he? I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. Blind! Skylar! Whoa. Whoa. Oh. So basically the flashlight perk slowed down the killer like chemical trap. Sounds like it. What if you slap chemical trap down on the pallet and then blind them? Wait, it said doesn't stack, right? Never mind. This doesn't stack. Look at us go. We beat that one perk on Rio. This flashlight perk just makes him move at walking speed when using the flashlight and hinders the killer. When you're shining the light, you have 50% haste. And when you successfully blind the killer, they also gain 20% hindered. But it can't stack. Did they mention a graphical rework? I think it said gameplay rework. So they didn't change any of the graphics on the map there. But they just changed like the tile layout. I don't know. I'm not a big flashlight aficionado. I felt like it was a given that Alan was going to have something flashlight related. Can't say how I feel about the changes. Like as a flashlight, non-flashlight person, it doesn't really mean anything to me, but maybe the flashlight people are like, this is awesome. I don't know. Not a long hinder time, but any longer wouldn't be fun. What's your personal opinion on Chucky and DBD? I absolutely love Chucky. I love playing Chucky. We need to train your flashlight skills, young Padawan. Yeah, so the thing that I was saying is it'll be interesting to see what happens, because I have long debated that I wanted the game to come back to its roots and bring in cinematic horror legends, and now they have done that with the Xenomorph and Chucky, and it doesn't seem to have really pushed the population of the player base with the limited amount of information that I have. Sorry, I'm still getting over my cold here. I'm not feeling the best. But the limited amount of information that I have, which is basically just the Steam charts, is showing me that we didn't get a big swell, no huge player influx with the additions of the Xenomorph from Alien and Chucky from Child's Play, it seemed to just pretty much stay status quo. Yeah, on release day we had a peak where people checked it out, but the player base just kind of remained flat. So my interest in this now is to see, because this is a character from a video game, will this have a different effect? Will this change the population and bring more people to Dead by Daylight because it is a video game license? Am I the one who's been wrong all this time in saying they need to get back to the roots, they need to get back to cinematic horror?
Okay.
Is
This can't be good.
video game characters, because this is after all a video game, is video game characters the way to go, because gamers want to game the characters they like in their other games for maximum gaming potential, you know? Matt, the beauty of YouTube, whenever you watch a YouTube live stream, is there's a slider to rewind. So if you came in late and you missed something, rather than make me go through something that I showed everybody else who's here, you could just go and find the part from about 20 minutes ago where I showed all the perks, and you can watch it at your own leisure and then come back and join us afterwards, and then you don't have to repeat anything. I'm still getting the hang of Chucky's slice and dice. My muscle memory is messed up from some other killer. I don't know if it's Legion or what it is, but I'm like clicking the wrong buttons in slice and dice, and last night was the first night that I made some progress on that. Well, on Twitch, you can just go onto the live videos too. Why is he not? Oh, that rock. To be honest, I don't know how DVD is still classed as a horror game. There you go, Emil. I know you're funning. I know you're just messing around. I should probably get a med kit at some point and figure out what this new skill check perk looks like, the deadline. I'm gonna do a blessing. Watch me bless it. Then I'm gonna find a chest. Then I'm gonna do all the things. January 30th. See if I can find a med kit over here. See what deadline does. For me, I don't think it's scary when killers like Trickster exist. The only thing that scares me are Pig Myers, Ghostface, Victor. What about Sadako? Come on, medkit. That man. Oh. Heck. Alright, well maybe if I heal you, I can get the skill check thing. Put a totem over here. Let me heal you. No, I want to heal you. Let me see my skill checks. Where's my deadline skill checks? Random places. Maybe they're not as scattered as I thought they would be. Only a new survivor. That was all we were ever expecting from the roadmap. We just got Chucky at the end of November, right? It's only been like 6 weeks. Man, how many times can you bang your head, buddy? Like, what the hell? You got a lot of... You brought me to the headbanger's ball here, dude. Oh, no. What about cross progression? Now, you haven't been promised anything on that front, so... Yeah, I have to see his add-ons, because he seemed like he had like 73 bumps. Didn't seem like he was ever re-injecting himself. The headbanger's ball, I get that reference. Chucky is easy to play against after you played him a while. How far into the FOB can you go? 87% to 103%, but you can't do it as Survivor. It only works as killers who are not named Chucky. A nice dead hard, Malice. What do you think about the Sadako changes so far? I mean, the first one kind of owned us, and then the second one was one perk, so it's a little hard to judge. PTBs usually are, because there's no skill-based matchmaking. You just get put up against whoever, so it always becomes a little bit difficult to judge the strength of anybody based on that pool. King isn't taken into consideration. You just all get thrown into a big melting pot. You can wind up with anybody with any kind of king. So the first one we had was pretty tough. And the second one we had was fairly easy, honestly, but the constant teleporting thing, a little unnerving for me. The no cooldown on the teleport, just boom, boom, boom until she finds people. It's like, yeesh. It's pretty darn good for her map traversal, I would say. Pizza Glitter, don't forget, patches at the shack. Skylar brought the offering. You won the bet, yeah? Well, I guess I did. I should probably contact King about that and let him know that I won the bet. I mean, I'm sure he knows by now. He already made a video. What did King think the new Survivor was going to be? He thought it was going to be original.
I don't want to die.
Oh my gosh, gang. Listen to this. Listen to, what was the bet? He was betting if the Survivor was going to be original, meaning something that behavior that By Daylight created themselves. And I said it was going to be something licensed, meaning somebody else created it. Listen to this. Listen to this tweet from King. I think he needs our help, everybody. I'm gonna, in fact, I should probably link this in chat. He needs our help. Hang on. If you have Twitter, King is in desperate need of our help, everybody.
Say yes to the zester of Paulie Esther.
Slandy, thank you for the 9 months in a row. Okay, listen to this. King posted this morning. Is anyone here good at interpreting dreams? I just woke up and I had the weirdest dream. I was on the beach with Matthew Cote drinking cocktails and I was massaging sunscreen deep into his inner thighs. Matthew said, "Thank you, Your Highness. What do you think it means?" All right, does anybody good at interpreting dreams? Here, let me get the link here for you. Sounds like he really needs help, everybody. Here's the link. So if you're good at interpreting dreams and you think you know what that means, you should help him out and respond to this tweet. Give him your honest opinions. It sounds like he wants to hear from all of us about what this could mean, you know? I think it's when a friend asks for help, you help them, okay? So it sounds like he wants our help in interpreting his dream. So I think you all should go on there and tweet back at him and let him know what you think his dream means. Yep, that's what I think.
Now what?
Love is in the air. Valentine's Day is coming up. Let him know, Warden. In fact, I'm gonna let my whole, this is so important. I'm such a good friend to King. I'm gonna let my whole community know that King needs our help. Because when a friend asks for help, you help them. There we go. We'll get all of Discord involved there, you know, because the more help we can get, the better. And in fact, let's do a YouTube community post. We all have to get through this life together. You know what I mean? We all need to help one another, and only by pulling together can we help each other. So I think it's important to recruit as many people as possible in helping him interpret his dream. His first perk is being faster while using a flashlight. The second is a boon where you can see gens and chests, and the third is hard skill checks, but if you fail them, it only gets regressed by a tiny bit. I just keep that on copy paste. The hatch is gonna be at the shack. I was downstairs drinking really hot tea when I heard you read King's Dream, and it went everywhere. In it.
Better get moving.
That's a good idea. Okay, we better get moving. Hang on a second. Oh, let me pin that chat. Can I pin it? Oh, let me pin that. Oop. Can I pin it? No? Is this a 100K stream? No. Can't pin it? It won't let me pin it. Can pin Romeo's. Oh. Boy, good thing the blight got nerfed. Damn it, I forgot to look at his. Oh. Where's this? Eventually, the devs will run out of ideas for perks. I hope not, but. Keep it moving, Charlie. Nothing to see here. Holy crap, this blessing is taking forever. King's dream means he is happy with the gifts from DVD. That's a good theory. You should let him know that. Did you tell him? You should tell King that. That's what his dream means. That he's happy for all the gifts that Dead by Daylight has given him in his life. He's paying it back with a deep inner thigh massage. Right? Mm-hmm. I appreciate you putting in the work, because that was a good idea, Romeo, because a lot of people have been asking, so it's a good idea to put that in there. But, you know, don't be upset when they still ask, even though it's pinned. They're still going to ask, I promise you. But the attempt was made, you know? It's a win if we get one person to actually read the pinned post. That's a win, you know? We educate one person. Just like in real life. If we educate one person, that's a win. I wonder if the Prime program is over, or if there's gonna be, if it's just delayed, if they're like aligning new dates for it or something. I wouldn't say for sure it's entirely gone, but. Whoa! Ah! Guess I was not quite close enough to that pallet. That was me. It was just a delay from me throwing it down. From the 2 times I slapped the spacebar and nothing happened. That's why I say, especially teachers, if you can reach one student and make a difference, that's amazing work. I mean, I guess that's all you're really trying to do as a teacher, right? Okay, what is this thing that he's doing that's pushing everybody off the gens? Uh-oh. The Grim Embrace? Oh yeah, you're right. That's what it is. They changed that one because it said after you hook somebody, all the gens get shut off for a certain amount of seconds. Yeah, you're definitely right. I have decided I hate that perk already now. This is the closest we're gonna get to John Wick. I'm happy for Alan Wake, but the perks are just okay. Look at that speed though. Look at that backup movement. And then the 6 seconds of hinder. Bop, see? Save that. Oh, well, maybe didn't save Skylar's life. He tried. The blight is just outright horrifying. I really wish I had paid attention to that person that had like the unlimited bumps. I was like, what the hell? I was waiting for him to run out and like inject himself. Oh, and then we got the ruin too. So I already cleansed something. They must have, okay. They must have Thrill the Hunt. This will make my cleansing faster, because that first blessing was super slow, or maybe that's just how it normally is on a hex. I don't know. I don't ever like use it. I know I cleansed one over here. Leave me alone! I bet they add the Alan Wake outfit from the first game. Yeah, 100%. No, Swamp Map didn't get reworked, sadly. I don't really know why. The only thing I can assume is that it wasn't ready yet. It has to be in the works, right? Like, how did that happen that one time so long ago where they messed up the tiles and the drain pipe was on the map? How does that happen unless you're in there fiddling with the map? Alright, I gotta go find this totem. They reused Jake's voice for him? No, I don't think so. You mean for his screams and stuff? It might have a placeholder scream, but like his game dialogue, his voice lines are apparently by the actual voice actor. Doing great, gang. We got one gen done. Right, this is gonna be it. Ain't it? I found like 4 of the totems. Is it in Maine? Must be in Maine. Okay. Don't do it, man. I'm just trying to find your totem. Where's your totem at, bro? Here? Where? That's not it either. Where's your totem at? I swear I found them all. Okay, now I'm like... Now I'm kind of concerned if the ruin is still up because I blessed it and it's still working. I want to go around and like cleanse now if I possibly can. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I want to give it a go because I'm kind of freaking out right now because I thought I found all the totems. That's an important bug to discover if that's the case. So now we're on a scientific fact-finding mission. Like, if I bless the ruin and it's still up with my new illumination, that's a problem, right? How do you rate his perks? They're not for me at all. I won't be using them. Chucky deserved Andy Barkley. I mean, I just don't think people know who Andy Barkley is. Please don't kill me. I need to do science stuff. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I need to do science stuff. Please don't kill me. I'm sciencing. Is that it? There it is. Okay, good. Okay, now you can kill me. Grow up, Andy. But they have grown Andy, and is in like one of the movies and the TV show. So the last killer used the 2 Eries. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Skylar. Come on, Blight, you're a man of science. We can work this out. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. Wait, I thought you said the hatch was gonna be at the shack. You think Jenna Ortega has a good chance to be in the game? As herself or as Wednesday Addams? It was the wrong offering. Paulie, you don't read what I write. No, I don't. Didn't want to embarrass you, Skylar. Grim is not going to be fun on Rush Killers. No doubt. No doubt, I already hate it. Saga has a chance to be added for sure. When are we getting Fog Whispers as a legendary skin? Never. He used basement at Shack. What does Grim do again? So they changed it. Before it used to be when you hooked all 4 survivors, all the gens got cut off for a minute. Now, with each person that you hook the first time, the gens get cut off for, I don't know, 12 seconds? Something like that. It basically pushes everybody off gens. Yeah, they brought the basement offering instead of the hatch offering. Is that a Stanley cup? No, it's a Yeti. Yeti, Yeti, Yeti. Yeti. The Old Dead Man's. Anybody else rooting for another Resident Evil collab? What's your favorite playstyle? I like to use Sprint Burst, Windows of Opportunity, Off the Record, and Distortion. With how the regression system the devs mentioned is going to work, Ruin can be exploited to get rid of all 8 events at the start of the match. No, it can't actually. I was wondering that too, but doing a little more diving into it, a regression event only counts as a 2.5% instantaneous regression, right? So Ruin will not be an instant regression. You need something that's going to cut off 2.5% right away. And Ruin doesn't do that. Ruin is a slow burn. So Ruin is going to be powerful. Windows is so underrated. I don't think it is. I think it's like the most used survivor perk. I think it's #1 on survivors perks used, right? On the top 10 list. More importantly, has everyone helped our friend King interpret what his dream means? Love is in the air. Valentine's Day is this month.
This is not good.
Not good indeed. Totem. I bless it. That is a dream. James, you have to help him interpret his dream. He asked us to help him. James, it's very important that you reply to that tweet. When a friend asks for help, you help them, you know?
Wow! Wow! Wow!
I wouldn't blame King. Who wouldn't want to massage Matthew Cote's thighs? Right? Tell him that. Let him know. Good morning, Boba. Boba, I need you to help King. You need to interpret his dream, please. Freddy needs a complete change, including having Robert Englund voice him. Where's my thing? Where'd my thing go? My item's just dead. It saved my needle. I don't think we can save this game personally. I don't know if they need the OG license from the Craven Estate. I'm not sure what the nuances are for that. Still wishing for a Tony Todd Candyman? Is that a statement on your behalf? Or are you asking me if I'm wishing for that? Because I'm like always wishing for that. The way that King is dreaming about massaging Matthew Cote's inner thighs with sunscreen, I'm dreaming about Candyman. We all have our own dreams. Would you like it if DVD created a fully customizable character so players can play themselves? Nah. Would you? How have they not added Candyman yet? Well, I mean, like Richie right here in the chat is from the UK. They have no idea who Candyman is. And honestly, if like super well-known licenses like Xenomorph and Chucky aren't bringing people to the game, what hope does Candyman have? Oh, I was trying to contemplate if I wanted to hold off on completing this gen and let the hag get drawn the other way, and then I just zoned out on the whole skill check. So Romeo, you're from the UK too. Do you know who Candyman is? We got a gen done. We need Jason. Well, I mean, not that simple. Remember when Small Game used to tell me where traps were? Those were the times. Not knowing Candyman, I wouldn't be bothered if he came in. That's another good license coming in. I mean, it's kind of the same way I feel about Alan Wake. Like, I've heard of Alan Wake. I've heard of people say that they want Alan Wake for years. I'm personally not familiar with Alan Wake. Probably a terrible idea. How does she not have all of this trippy trapped up? I want an obscure killer that people barely know about, like the killer from Tourist Trap. Remember when Small Game you had a trap icon, right? Like I could see where the trapper traps were, or like get an indication anyway. This made me want to stream Alan Wake since I know nothing about it, which I guess is the goal of crossovers, right? It's supposed to be beneficial for everybody. B. Arthur. Hi. Come here, friendo. Get behind the bush. Oh God. Never mind. Not me. Could you imagine poor Trapper in today's meta suffering from people destroying his traps? He would be like absolute bottom rung killer, right? This perk doesn't seem that bad, honestly. But I don't know why you would ever want like extra skill checks unless it was for a challenge or something. Becca! The original killers have the best powers, but the licenses are more exciting. Can't really disagree with you there. Remember when sabotage hooks never respawn? You like needed iron grass for every game just to get survivors down to the basement. Remember that clip of me leaping over the shed? Oh my God, that was amazing. I needed to unearth that. That should be a TikTok now. Victor flying over the house. Is there gonna be any more Resident Evil content added? I mean, who's to say? They won't tell us until it comes out. I don't have a crystal ball. Like I said, maybe this Alan Wake is going to be a litmus test to see how much the player base responds to having another video game related license in the game. And then maybe you have a justification for like, hey, this is what people want. They want video games in our video game, so we need to get more video game licenses. Skyler. Skyler thinks we're gonna get 4 gens done, so he made sure that he ran the killer to where where the hatch is gonna spawn, so that I don't laugh. Because he loves me. It's like, hey, I'm the one that brought that hatch offering. My hatch anyway. If I wanted to play Resident Evil, I'd play Resident Evil, but that's just my opinion. I kind of felt the same way too about like the game modes. Like if I wanted to play Among Us, I'd play Among Us, but then I had that idea of like, oh man, what if they could tie it into a license with The Thing, with like some animations where like Dwight's head just opens up into teeth and snaps your head off, and everybody's like, who's the killer? And then it would have McCready. I think that'd be really cool. Did you try jumping, Skylar? Why did Skylar hate me? Like, if you brought that offering, don't you want somebody to use it? Why would you run to the killer shack? I love you so much, but you need to read my messages more often. Man, I got 2 chats merged here, bro. Just come here and I'll kill myself from the hook. I read it now. Pansy. What's the name of the new trickster skin? Oh, there's nothing new in the store here. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you happy? Pansy. You see these perks, buddy? You're somebody who knows how to use a flashlight. Are you going to use this? While you're holding a flashlight, this perk activates. When you're shining a flashlight, you have 50% haste. When you successfully blind the killer, they also gain 20% hindered for 6 seconds. And then the perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. So you're like walking speed when you're shining the flashlight. We need Patrick Bateman. Kind of funny there aren't more perks that affect the basement. Imagine if you could multiply ways into the basement. Do you want me to check, Gus? Gus ring in the game yet? No. What am I checking, Gus? What's the name of the trickster skin? There's nothing in the shop, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Look. There's nothing in the store. I don't know what you're talking about. No trickster skin here. I don't know what you're talking about. This one? What is that? The Teddy Graveyard? What? Where did that come from? Alright, you're wrong, I'm wrong. You're right, I'm wrong. Give me. Not enough auric cells. Where's my auric cells? I'm being robbed. Teddy Bear Picnic. There's a new collection. Why is all this at the top of my featured then? What are these things? Dom Rebel Collection. Is this in the main game? Inspired by a memory of her trip to Montreal. Designed by Dom Rebel. Who's Dom Rebel? This is in live? Did we have a patch on live today? You know how to grind eerie shards? Yeah, play the game. Hard case. You came upon a flea market stall operated by a global art collective. Designed by Dom Rebel. Noticed talent. She took some time off after a tournament to enjoy Montreal. Designed by Dom Rebel. All about Montreal, I see. The Teddy Bear's Picnic. Visit Day Susie, a twisted display of her memories from a school trip to a museum in Montreal. Designed by Dom Rebel. Who's Dom Rebel? Why are those cat things featured at the top then and not this? I only looked at the top and I was like, eh. Deserted place. He discovered his gloomy but colorful attire at an abandoned workshop while exploring the Lost Realms in Montreal. I'm just adding that part to be funny. Designed by Dom Rebel. Got an eye patch. Susie is creepy. Check your DMs. You know who Zator is? I don't know. Do you know who Dom Rebel is? Why are these at the top? Push these down then. These cat things on my face. I'm tired of looking at them. Push that down and give me this new stuff. Well, I want to play that now. Maybe I'll play that tonight instead of the PTB more.
Trouble.
This makes me want to find out who Dom Rebel is. This makes me want to go to Montreal. Dom Rebel. Dom Rebel is an independent art design studio located in Montreal. Oh, that makes sense. That's why it's all from Montreal. Dom Rebel is an acronym for the Latin words Dominus Rebellis, which translates to the Master of Rebellion. Look, we're learning. We're learning, gang. Who is Dom Rebel? Dom Rebel was founded in 2003 by Justin Svatina and Don Wynn. The company is known for intricately hand-detailed fashion collections and original graphic artworks that are mostly produced in the company's atelier in Montreal, Canada. Dom Rebel. What is some of their stuff? There's a t-shirt. Oh my god. The first thing I click on... Alright, I have to show you this. This is the first thing I click on. Like, show me images related to Dom Rebel. You ready? Here we go. Tell me about Dom Rebel. Okay, here's all you need to know about Dom Rebel. Alright, what is it? Show me. Show me an example of Dom Rebel's work. Okay, here you go. Bang. The hell, man. Oh, very nice. This is the first thing that comes up when I'm like, what's Dom Rebel? This is Dom Rebel. This is who designed your new cosmetics for Dead by Daylight. Oh, thank you. Gives me a new, gives me some new perspective on that teddy bear graveyard trickster outfit, you know?
This is it.
I would buy that for my brother to wear. It is a naughty bear after all. Swear to God, first thing I see when I show me images of Dom Rebel. Naughty Bear's new leak cosmetic. Oh my god. Here I can see the corrupted gens. That's got some value to it. I can see all the corrupted stuff. I called you a half a Canadian. It's kind of true. I hope they add more Naughty Bear stuff. I was disappointed. Really? You can see why this game is 18 plus. Next time I go to Montreal, can I go to Dom Rebel now? All Canadians are mixed anyway. Not all Canadians, but... When I first moved to Canada, I found out that 50% of the workforce was not born in Canada. Now that's going back a few years. That number might have changed now. But I was like, wow, imagine that like half your... No. Imagine that half your coworkers are not born in the country that you're from. Like, it's a significant number, right? Naughty Bear's gonna choke everybody while the survivors smell his underpants. Alright. got no resources here.
Don't do it, Jack!
Gotcha.
Not all, of course, just teasing. But most of my generations are first generation immigrants. Most of my generation are first generation immigrants. Are you coming for me, buddy? Why play Chucky in the PTB? I mean, we just went against a hag. A hag out there crushing it. They might just want to see how the perk changes work with their character. This Chucky's running Grim Embrace, which has been changed. So that's a thing. So that's Earth to Jelly's second hook, so they didn't get any Grim Embrace value there because they'd already been hooked once. You only get one Grim Embrace per survivor. Swamp did not get a rework. Is the new Onryo good? It's hard to say on a PTB. You never know because they just throw everybody together on you. They throw all the pings together. They throw all of the skill levels together. You just never can tell. Is this a ruin? No. So he's just taking Earth to Jelly out of the game. I'm gonna get Skylar up, maybe. I think I can do it. No! Chuck! Chucky, leave me alone!
You're mine, asshole.
Is there any news about lights out mode? I didn't actually watch the Discord stream today. I showed up after it was over, and they didn't reveal Alan Wake there, so I don't know if they said anything about lights out mode. I didn't see anybody talking about it. I'm assuming lights out mode is going to be the disgustingly scary mode that we said maybe we would want. I'm going to go ahead and use this needle now. And I'm going to go back and get this gen because this had the most progress. When's 2v8 being released? Well, we don't know if that's ever being released, right? They just gave us a survey saying, here's some game modes that we're prototyping. Which ones would you like? And that was one of them. It probably was pretty high on the list, but we don't know for sure if that's like what they're gonna do, right? So Pizza Glitter. Oh, what the hell, man? Is that Dead Man Switch? They have Grim Embrace and Dead Man Switch. He seems like a tunneler, so I think he's just gonna follow Pizza. They do 2v8, you can guarantee it will be full of bugs for a bit. Sure. can't do it. Oh, poo-poo. Wake and swear.
Come on.
When survivor mains run the meta, but when they go against the baby trapper, the worst perk in the game, they complain. Best perks for survivors as a beginner. Windows of opportunity would be my #1 because it helps you see where the resources are that are going to save your life. It'll highlight all the vaults in the windows, or the pallets in the windows that you can vault.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
You're smart.
Let me go. Please.
Kindred will help you see where everybody else is on the map, help you decide what the best course of action is. I think windows of opportunity is the #1, just to save your life. You're not running around in the dark trying to find a pallet or a vault. Distortion is also something I use. It keeps the killer from finding you easily, hides your aura, or any aura rating perks they might have. Hatch is in the shack. Skylar's gonna let somebody get the hatch this time. Okay, that's the side. You got a pizza glitter right there. Boom. Turn right. Right there. No, it's right there. 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 No, don't back. It's like 1/3 of the way on that side. Are his perks fun? They might be for somebody. What happens if you're not close to the TV Thottico is teleporting to? It does nothing. Shouldn't do anything unless you're 16 meters around the TV. He weaseled his way in there. Yeah, he pushed you off it. You gave him the space. You gave him the space, and then he took supremacy of the hitbox for it or whatever. When 2v8 comes out, we bring back the cool Killers Club. Oh my gosh, that was something. Killers Club, those were the days. That combo, Dead Man Switch and Grim Embrace. Candyman comes to the game. What do you think his power might be? I don't know. I thought it would kind of be like the artist when he could shoot bees at you. So they reverted everything about her rework. I mean, she can do unlimited teleports now. Just zoop, 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 zoop to TV to TV. without waiting the 10 seconds. I think if they do 2v8, they'll disable the powers. I'm not sure what they'll do. I'm so happy that Alan talks a lot. Bees! Alright, so let's go in here, and I'll show you what my normal build is for everyday life. That would be off the record. Distortion. Windows of opportunity. So now, let me ask you, if you're still here, as somebody who's new to the game, are you new to the game because Alan Wake is bringing you, or what is the story there? Or you just happen to be new to the game? Sprint Bursto. We'll bring this stuff. This. I just want to reply with what I think that person's dream means about, because I'm writing about dreams in psychology class. You should, Jessica, you should totally do it right here on this tweet. You have Twitter. I think that since you're in psychology class, you could provide a lot of information that would be helpful to our friend King in interpreting his dream. So if you could reply directly to this tweet, I know that King would really appreciate it. And that goes for all of you. If any and all of you have any thoughts at all that come to your mind when reading King's tweet, whether helpful or otherwise, I think he would, appreciate all of your input on that tweet. Any at all. No comment is too small or too cheeky. Anything that comes to your mind, I think you should totally write on that tweet what you think King's dream means. He definitely wants us all. Husky, you should tell him that. He definitely wants us all to help him.
One way to find out.
Okay, so I've already gotten value from my first perk because the killer's running Lethal Pursuer, which means he can see survivors' auras. And I have Distortion, so it hid mine. And I got a notification that mine was hidden because I lost a stack. I have 3 tokens to begin with. It'll hide my aura 3 times. I can regain tokens. I can regain tokens by being in his terror radius. Of course, it doesn't help me if I spawn next to someone else that he can see their aura. So if somebody beside me does not also have Distortion, he can see them. That's bad for me. He might as well, he can find me, right? So there, I regained a token because I was in the terror radius long enough, so now I'm back up to 3. So now if the killer has barbecue and chili, that will hide my, when he hooks, that will hide my aura. A Billy, yeah, Billy got reworked. Husky, we should be seeing Billy's in this. What's your favorite killer, survivor, and map? I like a lot of the killers. Wow, what just happened to me? Bro, we can't run the same direction. I'm gonna die. Gotta go. My heals. You sure? Barbecue, what is this, 2022? Oh, there's a lot of people who run barbecue. I know pizza. Hey, you want to take some hits? What was that delayed stun, man? What? Will the perk work for autodidact? I'm sure that's the idea. Just to synergize it with that. That had to be a ping issue, right? Like, how could I throw down the pallet and then like 3 seconds later he reacts? That's why I don't heal at the hook. I mean, that's how you get it done the fastest, right? You're gonna get it done the fastest there instead of like, let's go find a safe place.
Let go.
I would argue the majority of the time that's the best place to heal because of the efficiency. Heals take so long. If you're just gonna like, let's go find a nice cozy coffee shop where we can heal each other and talk about our feelings. I'm never gonna follow you somewhere and heal you. It's not gonna happen. We almost got it done. What's up with Alan Wake's skill check perk? You're getting little spikes on the connection meter thing. Yeah. I thought it would make skill checks appear during. No, it's just gens and healing will cause you to get more skill checks. I'm kind of happy that Stranger Things came back, but I'm also kind of sad because Demogorgon's not rare anymore. Let other people have things, you know? Not everything has to be the limited edition Valentine's edition of the Stanley Cup, you know? Other people can have things too. Trying to get to my house. It's so damn dark. Are you gonna be testing the new perks? I mean, I did it like until this game. This is like the only game I didn't test the new perks. A new outfit collection. The Dom Rebels. That noise. What are we doing? What is going on, bro? Why are you trying to live in my domicile? I will not be harassed in my domicile. What time is it? Gotta go in an hour. Things to do. What you throwing, bro? I need to go take my medicine. What is this Alan Wake thing anyway? Hit video game series in the last 10 years. This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed, bitch. upgraded Billy is so hard to deal with. Yeah, and it's hard for me to say when I have some crazy ass pain going on here. Is it true that killers can only regress each gen 8 times max per game? Yeah, it seemed like the Billy's having problems with that. I really don't. I think that this is honestly a buff for killers. And the people who are like, I'm only going to be able to regress this gen 8 times, meaning 8 events where you have taken off 2.5% or more of the progress. That's what that means. And it's a net gain for killers, if you ask me, because they now kick with more force. They take 5% off with a kick. And then the survivors can't just come back and tap it. They have to regain that 5% that's been removed in order for the regression to go away. GG's, Paulie. Sorry about the bad judgment call in the corner with the pallets. I was just like, why are you still on the outside of that area? I was like, why are you still here with me? Don't worry, I'm sure you survivor mains will find a way to take full advantage. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to be satisfied with your 60% kill rate. I think it actually kind of helps killers defend 3 gen, honestly. Stop the whole killer main versus survivor main stuff. Are you okay, Paulie? You don't seem very happy. Am I supposed to be happy when you come in here with a statement like that? I'm sure you survivor mains will find a way to take full advantage. Like, what kind of an attitude is that? In this patch, the only thing that survivors really got was like a nerf to save the best for last, right? This is like almost all killer sided, right? You'll have to kick the generators wisely now and not waste any kicks. I mean, 8 times per each generator. Okay, I'm gonna like throw this out to you right now. When you're playing your games, on average today on live, count how many times you're kicking each generator and let me know how many games you're kicking a generator 9 or more times, or having a regression effect that is applied to those generators 9 or more times. I'd be very curious to see what's going on there, you know? I want to know how many games you're like, I regressed this gen 27 times and now I'm only going to be able to regress it 8. And the quick gambit buff. I definitely don't kick a single gen that many times. I really don't think it's going to come into play. I think it makes it stronger for killers with that extra amount of damage when you actually kick a gen, and then the way that the survivor can't just come and tap it and stop the regression. If you're kicking a gen more than 3 times, you're doing it wrong. Now, there are occasions where I have a bunch of people go down in the same area and probably jolt/surge is being applied to a generator many times. Is it more than 8? I don't know. Because that would mean like more than 8 people went down near that generator. That's a lot, you know? So I don't know. Okay, clean slate, Yaren. Clean slate. I didn't get much sleep last night. I streamed last night. I went to bed around 4:30, and then I got up at 10 to be ready for this. And then we were still wondering, like, you know, where what the survivor was, or waiting for the reveal. I was looking for an IGN trailer to reveal it this morning, 10 o'clock, nothing. It basically got revealed at 11 o'clock when the PTB went live, which I'm super happy about. I think it's a nice flex for the devs to show, hey, we controlled the narrative of our shit and it didn't get leaked out for a change. So whatever they're doing, they need to keep doing it. So I'm sick. I got this cold medicine here, Garen. I'm still getting over this cold that I've had for like over a week. My lymph nodes are all swollen in the back of my neck. Somebody told me I'm gonna die playing this game because I'm too old, you know. It's been a trying day. It's been a troubling day, you know. It's the Michaela. Whoa, Michaela. Good thing I'm not killer. I don't know. You've been sick forever, it seems. It's been a while. My father-in-law took over a week off of work, whatever we got. Not good.
One way to find out.
I don't mind you being a killer main. I love it that you're a killer main. I'm not like, killers suck. That's all I did was play killer last night. I was grinding for pips to get into Eerie. I think there's too much of that. Me versus you in the game, honestly. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't appreciate any smack talking in the post-game chat by either side, because I don't think it fosters a sense of community. I think if everybody took the time to make an effort in that post-game chat box and decided to say something pleasant to the killer, you know, oh man, you really got me with that uncloak, or that was a great slice and dice, Chucky, or, you know, oh man, you 360'd me, that was a nice move. Like, it would go a long way towards fostering a sense of community between both sides. And at the end of the day, whether you play both sides or one role or the other, we all need each other. If we don't have each other, then the game collapses. The population in the game collapses, and there is no more game. You don't have to look much further than Texas Chainsaw Massacre right now, which is struggling to hit 1,000 players on Steam. Like, their player count is dwindling by half every month that goes by. So we need each other. And if that happens in Dead by Daylight, then guess what? No game. And you're not doing yourself any favors by talking smack to the other side in the post-game chat with your GG easy or whatever it is you're doing, you know? You're not doing yourself any favors. You're like hindering your gaming experience, whether you realize it or not. Whether you realize it or not. So those kind of things, like, well, toxic survivors, sure, there's going to be toxic survivors, but just because there are toxic survivors, you don't have to, like, stoop to their level, right? It takes longer, too, to load into a killer game than a survivor game. What you mean? Did they rework? I don't remember seeing a gen here. This community has lost the true meaning of toxic at this point. I can honestly say I have never and will never tunnel or be mean as a killer. I mean, I can't say that. I was getting rolled yesterday and I'm like, I gotta take somebody out. They're gonna kick my ass if I don't get somebody out of this game. You can just see that they're better than me. So, like, I gotta get somebody out. So I tunneled to Claudette. I'm like, I gotta get her out of this game. So, you know, it's situational. You can be as mean or as nice as you want to, and nobody should judge you for it. You can play you paid for your game. You can play it in whatever game whatever manner you like. Does Alan Wake only come with one skin? So whenever they do a PTB of a new character, they never show you the cosmetics. They just give you the bare bones access to the character, and then all of the fashion accessories come later, you know? I mean, when I press the ready button for killer, I have to wait over 3 minutes. I wonder what time you're playing, because for me, I'm always being offered the 100% bonus to play killer, and I get like instant matches. like not difficult to get a match for me. What if it's your time of day? Hey, Michaela. Wanna do a double heal? Do we know if things like For the People or Plot Twist will lower Save the Best for Last now? What do you mean lower it? Who's he on? Buddy? Buddy? Oh, on me. Hi. Oh, dang. Come here, Mr. Man. I want to show you something. What perks have been changed with this update? I don't know if I put the notes in. X Ruin doesn't go away when somebody dies. Grim Embrace, you push everybody off of gens the first time you hook a survivor. Save the Best for Last. You lose stacks when you damage people with any action. It used to not take away stacks if you used your power, like Trickster's Knives or Hunter's Hatchet. You could save stacks. You can't. Any injury to your obsession at all is gonna take away stacks. Save the Best for Last. The concern is that since the basic attack requirement is gone, that people will be able to use Plot Twist in order to cause the killer to lose stacks. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, I'm assuming that it would be by injuries caused by the killer, not by their own actions. Like using For the People to pick someone up causes injury to me, but killer didn't do that, so they shouldn't lose a stack for that, right? Holy moly. I loved using Save the Best for Last. I mean, it's a pretty strong perk, right? It got, like, the dev's explanation is that it got stronger because of, like, the faster blade wipe time and stuff. All right, well, we're going out of here. Hey, Mr. Wraith. I'm gonna do it. No Blood Warden, we're safe. Nothing from Alan Wake's kid is going to be meta. I don't think so. He's ringing his bells of friendship. Bells of friendship. Here you are, sir. You can have my lunch today, okay? I love you. You want to hook me? You can hook me if you want. Come hook me. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Come on, let's find a hook. Here, this one. We can do this one right here. Come on. Mr. Man, Mr. Invisible Man, where did you go? Want me to go? He doesn't want the pity kill. Said no. No pity kills. You want a pity kill? Okay, come on. We'll give you pity kills. Come on. Okay, you kill him first. Kill him first. No? Alright. Okay, slug race then. Go! Is this Alan Wake an interesting character? Oh, I've known for years that people were asking me, like, licenses you want to see. They've been saying they want Alan Wake. Some people said that Alan Wake 2 was their game of the year last year. Look at us crawling in unison. Game 1 is great. Did you play Game 2, Wicked Boy? You not like that one, or you haven't played it? GG's. Still need to play the second one? Gotcha. What other shirts has Dom Rebel got? I mean, all I see is this teddy bear. I mean, I would, like, I don't want to, you know, label anybody, but in my estimation, oh no, I thought that was frilly underwear. Okay, maybe that is tidy whities. Maybe that is a peen pick. This is the same studio that designed the new cosmetic collection. I would wear it. I thought they were frilly till I expanded it. I was like, those are frilly panties, but they're not. Those are the people who brought you these new cosmetics. I wish I had auric cells on my you know what I could do? I could go into Epic and I could buy these and then I could wear them. Well, but this is like Alan Wake's day, right? That would be rude. It would be rude. I keep holding out on the second one. They got a little flack for not having a physical release, and I was hoping they'd end up doing one. Alas, I guess not. GG's, Paulie. It was awesome to get matched up with you. I hope your matches are fun. Would it be rude, though? I mean, it would be rude to people who are tuning in to see Alan Wake. We'll wear those tonight.
Now what?
I don't know how much I want to play these killer changes. I thought maybe I would play Sadako, but so Sadako's ability to teleport at will give her some chances to apply some condemned and chase, and maybe still get some condemned out there, but the days of the map-wide condemned are gone. All right, let's see who's had some helpful information for King here for his tweet. King has asked us all to help him out with this tweet and interpret his dream. Let's see who has the most useful information on this. Skylar came in with an answer from ChatGPT. Dreams can often be complex and subjective, and their meanings can vary from person to person. It's important to remember that dream interpretation is not an exact science. However, based on the information you provided, it seems that your dream may be a reflection of your subconscious thoughts, desires, or experiences. Dreaming about being on a beach and drinking cocktails could symbolize relaxation, leisure, or a desire for a carefree lifestyle. Massaging sunscreen onto someone's inner thighs may represent a sense of intimacy or closeness with that person. The Matthew referring to you as your highness could indicate a feeling of admiration or respect. Ultimately, the interpretation of this dream depends on your personal experience, emotions, and the context of your relationship with Matthew. It may be helpful to reflect on your feelings and thoughts about these elements in your waking life to gain a better understanding of the dream significant to you. Wow, that's very helpful. Very helpful, Skylar. Thank you.
This is it.
This is it. Please let me know. All right, so they changed the picnic table layout here, and we got a pallet amongst the picnic tables. So that looks like the change from the back here. In the front, they got rid of those, that big long rock wall on this map. Sadako's here. Oh, good golly. Get away from me, you she-witch. No, I didn't get that pallet. Well, I guess I'm going here then. I like that I can see the TVs. I really like that. That was something that I was hoping that we would have, is the ability to see televisions. You can't stun a ghost. Yeah. Ghosts are scary, everybody. The picnic pallet. Oh, damn, Robin. I was like, where's Robin? Why is Robin not doing it again? Robin said, I'm right here. Just throw salt at the ghost. Ah, juked her! Ha! Have I not been 16 meters? How come I haven't gotten like any stacks from her teleports? Wow! Oh, ghosty won't stay. Oh, I'm using all the pallets, so please do all the generators. I'm using every pallet on the map. Any idea of the rough time when the perks are shown? You can rewind it like the first 10 minutes, I'd say. Kind of like he said F word instead of what.
Thank you.
Aw, I'm polite. Look how polite I am. I'm so polite. That gen's done. What are we trying to do? Trying to do this gen. Finish that center gen, gang. Center gen to freedom. You said thank you to yourself. I mean, don't you ever thank yourself?
Thanks.
Ah.
Thanks a lot.
I don't have any stacks. Thank you, self. Whenever I open the door for myself, I say thank you. Yeah, see? Totally normal. Thank you, Water Trooper. Kind of you. No problem, Water Trooper. You know? Oh. Look out, you're gonna die. You get the center gen. You got it. I also have given a very intelligent analysis of King's Dream, Paulie. That's amazing. Thank you for everyone for helping out our dear friend King. Sounds like it was very important to him. Pallets up there still. Okay, you're gonna get that save. Whoa. Nah, bro. Maybe a plan B generator is a good idea after all, now that I think about it. I like your thinking. Yes. There, go get it. Let's go. Oh my god, they got the grab. They tried to do the deploy and like get grabbed off and commit. Oh my god. This is so bad. Help me out, Robin. Thank you, Robin. Robin, help us.
Please, don't do this.
Yeah, don't do this. It's a PTB for crying out loud. How close that door was. I don't think Robin's door is very close. Robin's in a heap of trouble. Piece of glitter, come get this door. Come get the door close here. Robin's being chased. Oh, they're not committing to her? Oh, they're back by me. They're back by me. You can get both gates. Leave me if you have to. Oh, Robin. Robin, what are you doing, Robin? Robin, you're crazy. Robin, you're crazy. Robin! Robin, you died a hero. We're gonna remember you. We're gonna write about you in our next book, Robin. Robin, you're gonna become the main protagonist in my next book. I promise you that. And the dedication in the inside of the first page is gonna say, dedicated to Robin, you know? Was that, she's shrugging her shoulders. She's like, what, man? Scared me. To me, he sounds more like James Sunderland than Jake. I don't know if it's a new voice actor or not. Sometimes in PTBs, they'll put in like a temporary voice for all the screaming and stuff. I think it sounds different to me, though. I thought I was going to be the main character. GG. This eerie tape. Robin, I'm going to write about you in my book. Dedicated to Robin. This eerie tape, I'm not sure how to use it. Her brown tape is strong. There was a change to Hex Ruin. Okay, so Hex Ruin no longer disappears upon sacrifice or killing the first survivor. Used to be when you killed the first survivor, it would automatically cleanse itself. But that's no longer the case, so it's staying in. What time is it? I gotta go at... Yeah, I can do one more. I remember they did that for Yui back when she had Meg's voice. Yeah, a few characters like that. Are you going to kill? I don't know. I don't even know what I would do. Your aura and your scratch marks will not be shown to the killer. What are your thoughts on the new perks? Are you gonna do the dance? I'm not doing the dance. Think I'm gonna do the Alan Wake dance? I saw that. Saw that on Twitter, said we had to do the Alan Wake dance. Like, you must be out of your mind. The perks aren't really for me. I don't see any of them making its way into my kit. I mean, for the odd challenge or something, when you need to hit skill checks or something like that in the tome. Not for me. I'm a little upset that the quick buy isn't available yet for new characters if you've already prestiged, but whatever, not that big a deal. I'll be P50 Alan Wake before you know it. What are your thoughts on the change to Hex Ruin? It's going to become much stronger, obviously. Going to slow down the game just a little bit, you know? You know what I mean? Going to see it a whole lot more. So you're gonna have to make a decision. Are you gonna bring tools to help you find totems? Whether it be perks, Detective's Hunch is a pretty good one, or a map, or small game, or you're just gonna work through Ruin. Because you run around the map looking for this Ruin, that plays into the killer's hands, right? Gives them a lot of time. If you have like the whole team's running around looking for the totem and not doing gens. Hey, Chosen. So you got to decide, right? What are you going to do? Because you're definitely going to see a lot more Ruins. So you have to make up your mind. Are you going to be a person who just says, screw the Ruin, I'm going to push through it. Hope I get the gen done before the killer finds me? Or are you going to go hunting for the Ruin? If you're going to go hunting for the Ruin, it's going to be in your best interest to equip yourself to find it. Whether that's going to be like memorizing totem locations so that you can find it easily, or bringing some kind of resources to help you. I'm going to play the PTB as killer, but be warned, I will be using Blood Warden. I haven't fallen for a Blood Warden since last year. I just pushed through Ruin. I like to push through Ruin too. I kind of miss OG Ruin. It was brutal. That was like a necessity. A necessity to equip yourself with a tool to find Ruin, because there were people who just couldn't hit the skill checks, right? So sometimes when I'm playing with randoms, I'll be like, well, I gotta go find this Ruin because none of them are gonna do gens until I do. We didn't even have to touch a gen. GG easy. Do I still have time? Let me see. I still have time. I gotta be somewhere at 2 o'clock. Do 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 do. OG Ruin actually helped survivors get better at skill checks. Yeah, I was training them. I was one of those people, the small game squad. I loved small game. It was my favorite thing to do was to cleanse hex totems. I like pizza. Paulie, do you like pizza? Who doesn't like pizza? Bet the killer doesn't like pizza. We'll see. We'll see how much the killer likes pizza. Randall, why you gotta out me like that? Randall's outing me left and right. Randall's like making statements about King's tweet, where he clearly said he needed help from us. Now he's making statements about Funko Pops. Matthew Cote and King sitting in the tree. Kissing. I see. Any idea who the second legendary is? There's a legendary? Who said there's legendary? For this you talking about? For this chapter you talking about? Very in-depth analysis. Has there been speculation that there are legendaries for this chapter? See, Windows of Opportunity told me that they're down there, and that pallet just went bye-bye. Now that survivor just went bye-bye. Yeah, Alan Wake has 2 confirmed legendaries. Really? Who's saying that? The leakers? Uh-oh. Why is my gen still? What the hell just happened? Was that... How delayed am I? What just happened? tweeting about it? Well, when we were speculating yesterday, we were saying that there could potentially be a Saga Anderson character as the FBI, right? Because she's the other playable character in the Alan Wake game, apparently. And then my thought was that since Alan Wake is in a universe of several video games that are all connected, being Quantum Break and Control, that maybe the Control agent, director from the Bureau of Control, Jessie, what is her name? Faded or something like that? Jessie? That she could be a character if they were doing multiple survivors. But if that's true, what you're saying, that there are going to be additional legendaries. Where's this gem? Is it up there? Or is it over here? Faden, thank you. Jesse Faden, the director from the Bureau of Control, because they're in the same video game universe. But I don't really know a lot about Alan Wake. Apparently there's also a Shawn Ashmore character named Sheriff Tim Bremer, Stormbringer, I don't know, something like that. Sheriff Tim. I still haven't played Control, although I own it. Sheriff Tim. So that's his overdrive noise, apparently. I personally love his perks. What do you think? I'm not a flashlight guy. I'm a medkit guy. So it doesn't really do anything for me. I'm not like interested in flashlighting. What if you played Alan Wake on stream? I considered it. I was thinking about going and looking how much the remastered edition costs. I have some funds in my Steam account and see what we're looking at. Hi. What the hell, buddy? Shawn Ashmore character from Quantum Break. Yeah, Jack Joyce. I thought about that, but I also read that there was like a problem, like with lawsuit ramifications, for them to include Jack Joyce in the game. So they did it differently by putting Shawn Ashmore in as this sheriff character. Big remastered is $30, but it might be on sale. It should be on sale for $10. Wow, that sounds good. I'm in. Ice News when they gave away Alan Wake remastered for free. Really? Was that on Epic? On PlayStation? Oh. So those are my thoughts about potential legendary characters. I had said maybe they would do Jack Joyce from Quantum Break 2, but then I looked it up and it said that they were threatening lawsuits for putting Jack Joyce in Alan Wake 2. And so they had to be like very roundabout and vague about how they inserted him, so I don't know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it sounds like there's something there about, we know, I know you said that your universe is a crossover, but not to us. Alan Wake Remasters on sale for $9.88 on Epic, and Alan Wake 2 is on sale too. Oh, that's good news. Oh, I did this gen up here. We're trying to get the Vine Room done and something else. Saw somebody on Vine Room gen before. Going new on this. I got Control and Alan on PS5. Oh baby, pizza glitter pops out and draws the killer's attention, and we get this done, and boom boom. Let's go. Maybe they'll bundle them together. No! Man, my gen progress looks very slow. Looks like it's in slow motion. What is going on here? Boom shakalaka. Not a good map for Hillbilly. Pizza! Pizza! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody crawl. Crawl! 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 Pizza! Does this man have Lightborn? Oh my god, if he gets greedy and goes to try to pick that up. Oh no! I tried to take the hit, I really did. Well, that's exciting. What's the blue coming out of his chainsaw? That's the overdrive mode. When it's fully overheated, it makes Hillbilly like 30% faster. My heart was in my butt. Overheat is good now instead of bad. And that's, you can actually hear that noise map wide to let you know. Well, we have to test how Hillbilly will perform on all the maps, don't we? I mean, you don't want him nerfed, right? Just think of it as us helping portray new Hillbilly as balanced. We think he knows how he performs on indoor maps. Not with overdrive. I'll give you Michaela's number, okay? They want a redhead girlfriend, they said, see? Alan Wake. Happy PTB. All right, I gotta go, gang. Not Alan Wick. Okay, just remember one more thing. Everybody go to this tweet and help King interpret his dream. It would really mean a lot to me. So, thank you all. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Keep smiling. Have a great day. Bye.